I'm in the ER with Jared and Natalie.
What?
Yeah, Jared was assaulted. He's okay, but, it happened right in his office, so I've changed security firms. What's happening with you?
Well, the judge is about to make a ruling on Matthew's case.
Oh. Well, look, I'm on my way. Are you at the courthouse?
You don't have to come. I'm sure Natalie and Jared need you. I'll be okay.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Well, you let me know when you get some news, okay?
I will.
I love you.
I love you too. Bye. Did you know about Natalie and Jared?
Yeah, I got McBain on the case, sent some uniforms over to the office in the land fair. Okay. So, this is it?
Yeah. Elijah seems to feel good about the outcome.
Do you?
As much as I hate to say it, you're going down, Dad. Step Nora.
Vicar,
You know how that hurts me, Dad. I'm just as much yours as my little brother
What are you
Matthew.
doing here, David? What are you doing here?
I'm here to watch a return on my investment. Took every cent I had to bankroll Matthew's case, but it was worth it. We got Taya Delgado. Lady don't lose, yeah.
So, Elijah, do you have your bags packed? It's about time for you to slink out of town, a loser.
Oh, man. I was hoping to get an invitation to the wedding. Taya?
You heard?
Oh, what, do you think I wouldn't have? So, you and Todd set a date?
Friday.
Wait, this Friday?
My divorce to Ross is final. Why would we wait?
Oh, well, you know the answer to that.
Come again?
Marry me, Roscoe.
You're serious?
Yeah, I want to get married.
Why?
Don't you know?
No, I don't. Why in the world would you want to get married right now?
Hello, chocolate shake. I told them to double the chocolate since I know it's your fave.
Oh, no thanks.
Come on, it's good for the guppy.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I can't.
Can't what? Come on, tell Kimmy.
I can't do this, Kimmy. I don't want to be a mother.
Oh, Rachel.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I can go. You're here to see Sean.
Has anything, can he...
There's still no response.
Greg, don't run like you did last night, please. I came to see you too.
You're kind of killing the romance here, Jeej. I asked you to be my wife.
Out of nowhere, in the park, I'm in my roadie's t-shirt on my way to work, and now you pop the question this minute?
Yeah, it's not like we haven't talked about marriage before.
I know.
But there's always been, something in the way. First, Shane needed to get to know me, and then he got sick. And then there's Stacy, and now there's no reason.
You started to say Skylar, didn't you? You're worried because you found me here with Skylar? Page 38. It's called Baby Cry.
Oh, God, that is so gross on so many levels. First of all, ouch, and what kind of curve wants to be down there taking that picture?
Kim! let alone who publishes it. Yeah, and that's in the end. Any day now I'm gonna start getting nauseous, have to pee all the time, and something called flatulent.
Girl, get a grip. Not everybody gets nauseous. And at the end, there are drugs, and you will take them. Okay, there's nothing that says you have to watch.
Yeah, but Rex will, and how is he gonna want me after seeing that?
Okay, I'll keep Rex out of the room. I'm good at that.
No, it's not enough.
What?
You know, I did all that crap for Shane with all the needles and the blood. And also, Rex would love me. Only he doesn't.
You're having his child.
Only I'm not. I got knocked up by a guy who's practically a stranger and gay.
Yo, Fish, check this out. I moved the painting first.
We wanted it in the living room, okay?
Sure, I'm a big hero.
Have you heard back from your parents?
20 messages later, no.
Do you think they're still in town?
No. No, they got in the car and drove away as fast as they could. And now that they know I'm gay, I'm not their son anymore. Sorry for the wait. We've been a little backed up, but,
Oh, no. Kyle Lewis.
You're a doctor.
Sub-intern, actually. I'm finishing up medical school. Just, this is my practical in trauma medicine. Just dealing with minor injuries, under supervision, of course. I mean, look, if you guys are uncomfortable, I could definitely get somebody else.
Yeah, how long is that going to take? No, never mind. I want to get out of here. Go ahead.
Honey,
Do.
are you sure?
Yes.
See what you get hit with here, buddy.
A fist, buddy. I got jumped.
Jessica, any idea who this could be?
No, not at all. At first I thought it was just some guy trying to spook me, and then, I saw the threats that he left for Natalie and Jared, and I assumed that it was just somebody trying to get revenge for Nash's death.
Is that what you think?
I'm not so sure. It wasn't you. I couldn't see anyone last night. I just needed some time
For what?
to think.
To blame yourself?
I did this to my own brother, Rachel. I've been up every hour since trying to figure out how I could have done this.
Any answers come?
None that I can live with. And none that are going to bring my brother back.
Ease up on my parents, will you?
You mean you want total dignified victory?
No, I just don't want them to be hurt.
All right, I can do that, as long as we get to gloat in private.
Matthew. Son, we got interrupted there at the house when we were talking.
Yeah, you were talking to us when we got called away. It was about the surgery.
You know, Matthew, it's not too late to call us all off.
All rise. Honorable Judge Henson presiding.
Be seated. I'm ready to render my decision in the matter of Matthew Buchanan versus Bo and Nora Buchanan.
Oliver, your mom already knew you were gay. I don't care what she says. She knew when she saw you and Kyle in college, and she still loved you.
You heard her. She had herself convinced that it was just a phase. You saw how she was, how they both were, you and Christian. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Don't worry about that.
They were weird about you being African American. They wanted me to move out when they thought you were gay. They're bigots.
You're not responsible for how they are.
Yeah, well, the worst part, I still love them. And I can't believe that they're just gone. Fish.
I need you on a case.
Sure.
Okay, meet me in the hospital ER. I'll forward you the details.
On my way.
Honey, we love the gay. That's the best thing that could have happened. Fish doesn't even know this is his child, and even if he did, he probably wouldn't want it. But Rex does.
Rex wants his child, not me. He's already talking about having a paternity test as soon as the baby's born.
Look, that's now. Once the baby's born, he'll want it to be his, and then you and him can bond over the sweet little thing. Wasn't that the plan?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? After everything we've done to rope in this little twerp, now you're having second thoughts? What's wrong with you today?
I've just been thinking, Kim.
Stop that.
Okay, what if it doesn't work? What if I end up being a single mother with a puking baby and dirty diapers and Rex decides to stay with Gigi?
That would suck.
And it'll happen. They're so strong, Kemi. Nothing's gonna break them up, not me or this baby.
This has nothing to do with Skylar. I know he's your good buddy.
You just choked a little.
There's no reason to wait. There's no reason for us to put our lives on hold because of Stacy. We used to make plans. Now we don't even talk about it.
I just said that.
Huh?
I just said those very words to Skylar. Were you eavesdropping?
No.
You heard me.
That's different.
You hid and spied on us.
I saw you with Skylar, and I stopped to take a few deep breaths to calm down. You guys kept talking. I happened to hear it.
And your response is to blurt out a proposal.
Yes.
Why?
Because you're telling that guy things you think, things that hurt you, things that I should know, Gigi, but for some reason, you feel that you can't tell me. So I figured maybe if we were married, you'd come to me.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, I'd like to be heard before you make your ruling, as some urgent new information has come to light since we've adjourned.
5 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gregory Evans, just last week, against all medical and ethical standards, performed surgery on his own brother. It was during the surgery that he committed a grievous error, and his brother Sean is still comatose. This is the same Dr. Evans who assured the court he's never lost a patient and was promising us that he couldn't hurt Matthew if given the chance to perform his surgery as well. Yet as of today, he's virtually killed his own brother. I have corroboration, Your Honor.
Dude, look, bro, if this is true, you and I talk before any slicing.
There's no point. I'm already sunk. Your Honor, there is no parallel between Sean Evans' case and my client's. Sean Evans had suffered from a gunshot wound. He'd already been through one surgery, and he had developed a complication that none of the doctors attending him had fully detected. Furthermore, the only reason Dr. Evans performed surgery upon his brother was that none of the trauma surgeons on site were qualified to do so.
He still put his patient at risk and made a grave mistake, Your Honor.
The hospital is filing no charges against Dr. Evans. There is not one doctor that will back up what counsel is alleging. In any case, the circumstances are completely different and highly charged. Nothing like the circumstances which surround the surgery Matthew requires, which is a simple procedure which Dr. Evans routinely performs with great success.
Yet counsel cannot get around the simple facts of this case, Your Honor. Sean Evans is not likely to recover because Dr. Gregory Evans vastly overestimated his skills as a surgeon, and who's to say he hasn't done the same thing in Matthew's case?
You know, I trust you.
That's a mistake.
I don't think so. And now it's time for you to trust me. Let's hear it, Greg. All of the rotten things that you have said to yourself since the surgery. Tell me.
The decision to operate on Sean. It didn't have to be.
There was a risk in waiting, too.
Look, maybe I could have gotten on the horn and phoned in some favors. Got another surgeon here the next day.
That's a maybe.
I did this to my family, Rachel, because I had to be the hero.
Well, that's no big, dark secret. But that's pretty human. There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe I shouldn't have ever gone in after the bullet fragment. Maybe I went in too deep.
Again, more maybes. You can't do anything useful with those right now. Unless it helps you see a way to change things for Sean. Bottom line, you tried to make your brother whole and healthy, and it didn't work. It's not like you did this on purpose.
What if I did?
Sorry about that. You had a theory, Brody?
For a while, I thought Nash's parents might be part of it.
What was that?
What? No, they put Nash up for adoption. They didn't even know him.
Then you showed up with the baby. Then they found out they had a grandchild attached to a wealthy family.
They were really nice. You didn't tell me you suspected them.
I didn't want to upset you until I checked them out completely.
And?
Oh, they're clean.
All right, so you're not going with revenge?
Well, if I've come to the belief that Jared and Natalie didn't cause Nash's death, then I don't understand why anyone would think differently.
Well, let's hope Jared can give you some answers.
Right. Get better. See you.
Looks like this might heal without stitches, but might leave some scars.
I don't want stitches.
Well, let's get a CT scan just to check that there's no cranial bleeding or facial fractures.
Jared, how you doing?
I'm fine. I told you, the creep looks worse.
Thank you so much for staying, Dad.
Oh, yeah, I'm on it until that lowlife is behind bars. What do you need?
A guy named Jared Banks was jumped in his office at Buchanan Enterprises, so he struggled, so there should be something on his clothes.
All right, I'll bag them and get them to the lab myself.
I'll be in with the Vic.
Oliver?
Hey, are you working?
Yeah, I got back in med school.
That's great.
And you're a hero? Saw everything on the news. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, don't. It's not like I still can't tell.
I came out to my parents today.
Listen, this is the hormones talking, Stacy. You need to snap out of it.
But they're telling me the truth. I mean, Rex loves Gigi. Even my mom saw that. You know, I was thinking about her today. She knew what I was doing.
What do you want, kid?
I don't know. A new life. I just feel like I've been throwing myself up against a big brick wall for years. And for what? A chance? It's like it didn't matter how bruised or tired I got. I'm just tired, Kimmy. I really am. I really don't care if anybody ever loves me again. It sucks so bad to work this hard for what? A smile, let alone.
Listen to me, Stacy. Okay? If you're just scared about having a baby, we'll deal. But if you mean it, then we'll go to the clinic and this will all be over. You're like 10 minutes pregnant. If you want out of this, now's the time. Just tell me what you want to do.
You have to deal with Stacy and this child, and I need to be able to vent somewhere. Skylar understands.
That's not all I heard, Gigi. You weren't just blowing off steam, you were giving up on us.
That's not true.
I don't want to lose you. Marry me, let's do it.
I love you so much, Blossom. But we can't get married.
Greg, whatever happened between you and Sean, there is no way I can believe that you wanted him like this.
No, Sean's right. I wanted to hurt him.
What do you mean Sean's right?
I can hear him. Look, I know how that sounds, but before you came in here, Sean was talking to me as if he was standing right here.
That's you blaming you. Sean would never think that of you.
Like hell he wouldn't.
But why? Why on earth would he think that you would deliberately try to hurt him?
For you. So that I could have you.
Sit down, both of you. None of this information changes my ruling. I have listened to both Matthew and to his parents. I have weighed the law, the facts, the personalities I was shown here in my courtroom, the judgment, the motives, and the odds. And based on that, the minor Matthew Buchanan shall be granted the right to make his own decision regarding this surgery.
I really thought he was exaggerating when he was talking about his parents, but man,
The way his dad looked at me when he thought I was the gay one,
Pretty hateful.
I felt like a freak.
Can you imagine how it felt being Oliver? Growing up, living in fear of that look? It's no wonder he never wanted to admit he was gay.
Wow. So you finally came out to George and Barbara. How'd that go?
Yeah, like I always thought it would.
That bad?
Yeah, they couldn't get away from me fast enough. Pretty sure my dad's gonna change the locks on the doors.
What's their loss? You did the right thing. You know that, right?
I know. I had to stop lying to Layla.
Yeah, mainly yourself.
Yeah, I told Layla and Christian first, and they were amazing. They kept telling me how my parents would eventually get it, but I knew better.
I remember the look on your mom's face when she saw us. Broke my heart for you. And us. I knew you'd jump, though.
Oh, I wasn't very brave.
They didn't make it very easy.
Still no excuse for who I became. The things I said to you, to that guy you were seeing.
It's not a big deal. You know, you made mistakes and you're trying to fix them. I couldn't get out of bed in the morning if I didn't think that was possible. So, Oliver, what did it? What made you finally decide to come out?
A woman.
Layla?
No, actually, someone else.
Kimmy, you are the best. Helping with me with getting pregnant and all
Only
that.
because you thought it'd get you what you wanted. But if it's not going to get you Rex and you don't want the baby anyway, I can have the car gassed up and loaded in an hour.
So you're really ready to ditch Lamb?
Hell yeah! Could use a good road trip.
What, you want to go home?
Where we lived is nobody's home. But we can start over someplace sane and grown up.
Like?
Well, I've always liked LA. And we can leave Rex and all this BS this town has heaped on you. And we can start over. What do you say?
Why not? I can't fight anymore. I'm done.
I love you to death, Rex. You're the only man I've ever loved.
Then why can't you marry me?
Because you're bouncing. You're scared you'll lose me. You're worried what Stacy and her baby will do to us.
That's not true.
When we get married, I want it to be about us.
It would be.
If we got married now, it would be a reaction. Because you're scared we can't make it without, what, a ceremony, a piece of paper? I don't need a ring to survive Stacy and her baby. Do you?
Your Honor, I move that you stay this order until a higher court can hear our appeal.
That completely defeats the purpose of the ruling, Your Honor. Counsel would like nothing more than to tie this case up in appeals for the next 10 years. But as we have already established, time is of the essence in this case.
We're asking for a week at the most.
Counsel, I'm not going to overrule myself. The order stands.
All rise.
Good luck to you, young man.
I don't care what she says. I'm going to file appeal first thing in the morning. We will not stop fighting.
Do what you can.
You don't have to wait on any appeal, Matthew. You are free to do what you want. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bro, you won. How does it feel?
This is crazy, Greg. None of this has anything to do with a complication in a surgery.
I should have just left the bullet fragment in him.
And then he would have sneezed and died.
No, he would have lived long enough to at least get a second opinion.
Do you hear yourself? Going round and round? This is grief talking.
No! It's Sean talking. Look, I can hear him plain as if he were standing here right now pointing the finger at me.
You have been fighting yourself all night, haven't you? Trying to figure your way out.
Nothing works. Sean's right.
Greg, have you told him you're sorry?
No.
Tell him.
Sean. sorry. I never tried to hurt you. I promise I didn't. I love you so much, man. I'm so sorry.
After you chewed me out at Roadies for trashing you, I got drunk. Like, seriously, stupidly drunk. And I went home with a woman. Just to prove, you know, whatever, and she didn't give a damn about me, and I
get the picture.
Yeah, so I woke up the next morning, and I said, this is the bottom. I can't live like this anymore.
And whoever this woman is, she did you a favor.
Oh my God. Looks like there's trouble in paradise. You think? Oh my God, I know a fight when I see one.
I know we can survive anything, Gigi. Okay, so what are we waiting for? What makes it the right time?
Oh no.
Will we? What if there's something always going on? Isn't that how it goes? There's always some sort of an excuse?
I'm not looking for an out.
And I'm not desperate. I just wanted to fix it for you.
Baby, and I love you for that. But you can't fix it. Or change it. Look at her working him. My sister treats him like dirt, and yet she pulls him in. How does she do that?
You want a manual?
Okay, yeah, but you can't play a guy like Rex like that. He deserves better.
Yeah, if you say so.
You really think they're fighting?
Looks like it.
I have to get to work.
Yeah. Cheech, did you mean all that stuff about us surviving no matter what? Or do you really think that we won't make it?
You're getting that look.
What?
Like you're ready to throw yourself up against the wall again.
She's making him miserable, Kim, and yet she gets to win?
We win if we go to LA, Stace.
How? By dancing in some crummy club there instead of in Vegas? Where's that gonna leave us?
Away from here, so you can forget about Rex.
It's not gonna happen. I've loved him my whole life. I'm not gonna stop now.
No, you're not. So we let it play out.
Okay, wait, let's see what Rex and Gigi are up to now.
He grabbed me from behind. He put his hand over my mouth. Started to drag me to the door. I fought back.
Did you get a look at his face?
No. I couldn't get turned around.
Can you describe him at all?
About 6 feet-ish, and I think he was wearing a hat.
You saw a hat? Like a ball cap or something?
I think so.
You never said that before.
I just remembered it.
But you didn't see his face?
He told you he was grabbed from behind.
Yeah, I know. But any little detail could help us find this guy. For example, if you saw his arm, maybe he was wearing a watch. Or do you remember anything about his hand? Did he have rings on? Was there anything about his smell?
He clocked me like right away. Got all blurry after that.
Okay, so you passed out.
No. It's like, I was wobbly for a few seconds, but I stood on my feet and I fought back.
You fought the guy and then he, what?
Ran off, I guess.
And what'd you do?
I got in my car. And I came over here to make sure Natalie and Jessica were okay.
Did you call security or the police?
I was trying to find my phone on the way here, but I couldn't. All I could think about was getting to Natalie.
Of course. Jared, any idea why this guy might have took off?
Well, he had to get at me fast or somebody was going to see him. Maybe he didn't expect as much of a fight.
You see a weapon, a gun, a knife?
No.
All right, well, if you don't mind, let's just go back to the beginning, go through this step by step.
No, John. No, give him a break.
Sweetheart, it's okay.
No, look at him. He's about to go for a CT.
Just leave him alone for now. Sean and I heard this band at Capricorn who went nuts over their music. Bought a bunch of their CDs to support them.
I bought my brother his first jazz recording, Miles Davis. You should have seen his face when he heard that horn.
I'll bet.
He gave me the same CD. He raved about it. I promised him I'd listen to it.
Now you will. Good luck with that appeal.
I'll tell your client not to get up and run to the hospital. I'll have that stay by noon tomorrow. But good luck with your wedding.
I don't need luck.
With Todd Manning?
I will be marrying Todd.
Now that you're divorced to Ross is final, huh? Oh, hey, does Todd have that paperwork?
Little Buke, you won. You can do anything you want, and whatever that is, I will back it up. So what's it going to be? Are we going to surgery or Disney World?
Matthew?
You okay?
I don't care what the judge said. You know what Greg did to his brother. So please, please let me go back. Please. Please don't let him do that to you. Please.
You don't survive anything if I get fired, Balsam. Do you have any idea how much Shane's football uniform costs?
I can cover it.
You have Stacy's expenses to cover. I still have to work. We'll talk later. Love you.
Love you.
Look at him. Can you stand it?
Easily. I'm not a fan, but they were definitely fighting.
No, my sister's gonna punish him every day whether I'm here or not. He needs his baby, and he needs me. He's gonna see that.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You're gonna remember this the next time your hormones start doing backflips.
Yes, yes, I can make him love me. I can.
Make it happen.
That's all I want, Kimmy. I just need him to tell me he loves me just one time. That's all I need. Ever.
Well, I should probably get back to work.
Yeah, so should I. Can I call you later? Well, I'm here at work until 10, and then I'm supposed to meet Nick for dinner. But, you know, we can talk. Why don't you call me tomorrow?
Sure.
And look, Oliver, it really sucks that your parents didn't step up, okay? But it's gonna get better. I promise.
I can't imagine my mother's reaction if I told her I was a lesbian.
I think her head would explode.
It would almost be worth it to see the look on her face. Van would probably wake up from her coma to witness it. You know, you've been a really great friend through all this, and it means a lot to me. You mean a lot to me.
You mean a lot to me, too.
They're good. My brother has good taste.
Greg, go see your parents. They need you. You can't do anything for Sean right now.
I don't want him to be alone.
He would want you to be with Destiny and your folks. And get rest. You can't do anything for anybody like this. I'll leave the music on for her. Come on.
I did get scared when I saw what happened to Sean. But Taya's right. My case is completely different. And I'm sorry that everything got weird and tense with the family. I don't want that. I want all of that to go away. But I want to walk again. More than anything. So just hang in there, okay? I'll have this surgery. It'll all be okay. You'll see. I love you guys. Just be brave.
It's me. I need to know what's going on with Matthew. Now, if you're still at the courthouse, I can get over there. So, give me a call, let me know, and I'll get there as soon as I can.
Come here, woman. You're under protective custody.
Are you talking cop again?
Is it working?
Well, I should really get home to breathe.
Sounds like she's fine. And your dad told you you're not going anywhere until you have security.
Well, then I guess I'm stuck here with you.
John McBain can really push your buttons, huh?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen him in a long time, but I know when he's being a jerk.
It's his job to ask questions.
No, not like that. Not jumping on everything that you said.
Sweetheart, the guy can roast me over a pit. I don't care. Okay? All I care about is that you're okay.
You know, you shouldn't have driven over here like that. You could have gotten in an accident. I mean, look at you.
I had to find you.
Just please don't do that again. Because I don't know what I would do without you.
Let's get photos of Jared's injuries and the doctor's report.
Wait, you don't think we'll get forensics on that?
Just being thorough.
What isn't sitting right, Sean? You have your doubts about something? Or someone?